Hello, Andrea Pinkney-Walker here recording week 7 journal entry. What are some of the legal and ethical issues discussed in your text or other readings regarding the school counselor slash psychologist role with students at risk for suicide? Well, um, some of the legal responsibilities are that a school counselor and a school psychologist must first do a suicide risk assessment to determine if the child is critical for suicide. After they determine this and they are at risk for suicide, they do need to try to find the root of the reason. And if you can find the root, you may be able to prevent a suicide. You want to take all preventative methods possible, which sometimes get into the legal and the ethical kind of gets into the way of each other, because legally, if they tell you that they are going to hurt themselves, someone else, or someone is hurting them, then you do have to breach the confidentiality. But then at that point, are you losing their trust? So then it's like the ethical side of it is like you always want the student to continue to trust you and continue to be able to come to you, but you did let them know, if they let you know that they wanted to hurt themselves, that the confidentiality would be out of the window. Legally, you would want to get them any kind of resources that they could use, get the parents resources. Once you find out the root, if you find out the root, you would want to discuss how that could be changed. And you need to just have these counseling sessions with this student. And if they need further counseling from, or more in-depth counseling from a psychologist outside of a school, then that could be something that the parent could get started through their insurance or pay for it out of pocket, being that you have a limited time, limited resources, because you are a school counselor with potentially thousands of students on your campus. But legally and ethically, you just want to get them all the resources that they can. You want to give them all of the counseling that you can, and you want to try to prevent this child from committing suicide.